Welcome to a new YouTube video of a day in the life of a software engineer. I am Dilenka, I'm a senior software engineer. I do have a PhD in computer science and a master's and a bachelor's degree. So I hope you like this video and hope it inspires you. First thing in the morning, I have to make a cup of coffee, otherwise I can't function. You might be asking why I'm doing my makeup if I'm just being a software engineer. The reason why is because I'm also a content creator and I want to do a YouTube Q&A. Anyway, I'm drinking the coffee I just made. And I usually do it this way. I drink half of my coffee while doing my makeup, which I don't do every day. And then I'm drinking the other half on my couch, just thinking about life. By the way, I'm 25, actually 26, turned 26 a few days ago. I have to get used to it, but I have gray hair and not like one, like 20. And I don't know if it's from all the stress from PhD and everything, but I don't want to have gray hair at 26. I hope this is somehow reversible. Outfit check. Yes, I do work from home and don't mind all the clothes. My life is a mess. But my makeup's done, my hair's done. We can continue with the day. Now I take the rest of the coffee to my couch to just enjoy. And as you can see, I'm kinda in an autumn and Halloween mood. And this is not a mess. This is just what I like. Just a blanket, thick blanket, and a lot of themed pillows, and my coffee. This is also not a mess. This is a book I'm reading. It's in Slovak, my native language, but obviously it's English. So that's the book that might save your life because it talks about food, but food kind of based on scientific evidence. So it's really nice. This is something I have to show my followers. This is from ESR and it's basically like a travel charging kit. And that's super cool because you have everything there. You have the brick, you have the charger for your watch, and also a cable and a charging stand. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but basically this is Qi2 charging, and you just kind of like fold it like this, and you can stick the watch charger in here so that you have a 3-in-1 charger for your Apple ecosystem. Here are some candles, and here's a smart plug, which I wanted to use for my gym. Yeah, so the first things I kind of do is, drink my coffee, but since I'm also a content creator, my cat is eating a plant. Otis! Shh! So since I'm also a content creator, one of the first things I do in the morning is that I talk to my followers. I wish them a good day or start with a motivational quote or something that can just help them move forward, because I know we're oftentimes really burned out, and I just want to give them motivation and say that, like everyone's life is like that time to time, and we just have to kind of get through it. Basically, if I have to show them some products because I want to, then I do that. I try to only take collabs of things that I really like and enjoy. So if you like tech, then also I would be happy if you would subscribe or follow me on my other social media channels. Besides that, I basically drink my coffee. I have a look at the news, and I think Jeff Bezos calls this puttering around. I just can't start working straight when I wake up, so I have to have a little bit of my time. If you can start working straight away, that's obviously great. I can't do that, so I'm jealous, low-key jealous. But yeah, this is what I do. Alexa, work. That's my little sunset lamp. It doesn't look right now, but look. It's pretty cool. And now look at that. Alexa, turn on metrics. My other pride and joy. I'll take this time to tell you a bit about myself if you're new to this channel. So you've already found out that I'm a content creator. Also, yes, I try to spread motivation and a bit of knowledge, but not a lot of people want to learn of social media. So I try to motivate and show my life more than I try to teach people. But I also studied computer science, basically computer engineering for my bachelor's, computer science for my master's. And then I also pursued a PhD in computer science and applied informatics, and yeah, got a PhD. And besides that, I'm a senior software engineer and I work at a cybersecurity company. I can't disclose much because it's in my contract. I just can't tell you anything. Yeah, I've been doing this for a few years. I've always worked at the cybersecurity company and I always worked developing basically cybersecurity solutions on Windows mainly. And I'm mostly using C#, C++, and if I'm doing some machine learning, which I also did a lot for my university or at my university, I also use C++ and Python for ML. My cat is also puttering around. He's probably getting his third sleep of the day. Okay, I just showed all of these to my followers, so I can start working now. I always say being a content creator is so easy, but it's not, because if you're not earning enough, you have to have multiple jobs. So you're doing something for your social media and you're juggling work and then doing something for your social media, and it's just super stressful, so just so you know. On my work laptop, wait, look what I have received from Nintendo. It's Zelda shirt, basically for the release of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is a super cool game. And this is what it looks like from the back. If you're into keyboards, then check out my video on how to build a mechanical keyboard. This is the Mode and Core. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of work, but so worth it, because listen, just sounds too good. Turned on my giant 57-inch screen. I know you're all jealous and you're all asking if I can work on such a giant screen. Yes, I can. It's curved. There's no issue. I actually had two 32-inch monitors before next to each other, and this is basically the equivalent to that, so no worries, just get a big screen because it's so much better. You don't have like the divider in between, and you have multiple screens anyway because you can arrange the windows the way you want. So this is just really the benefit of not having something in the middle cutting your screen in half. So it's about 8 a.m. and I start working now. Listen to my cat. I have to work listening to how he snores. That's just a dream. Basically doing now, you can see a glimpse on the screen. I have two VMs running, one Windows and one Linux, and I'm testing out something I've done. And I'm also filling up the database with new data. I can't tell you much, actually. I don't know what to tell you about my work, because yeah, I'm coding new features today. I try to divide and conquer, meaning that I'm trying to code in like little tasks so that they then complete a bigger task. That's how you don't get too overwhelmed, and that's how you also enjoy what you're doing, because you always have the joy from doing like one small thing, and it just adds up, and then you're just happy that you actually finished the feature. This is how I have it all the time. You can see that in the middle of the screen I usually have the code, and here I have my two VMs, Windows and Linux. So that's how I usually have it, and I also open Stack Overflow and Google on one of the sides, but I always have my code in the middle mostly when I'm debugging and when I have to work on multiple classes, basically in multiple files, then I have the code next to each other, but usually it's just in the middle if I'm working on something new. Now it's about 9 a.m. I'm holding my hand here so that it doesn't focus. And here, as you can see, is my walking pad. I'm gonna use that walking pad right now because I just like to walk for a while I'm coding. I know so many people say like, you can't code while you're walking. That is completely false. You totally can walk while you're coding. It's like when you're calling with someone, like, you know, people who are just walking while they're having a call, and they aren't thinking about walking, they're thinking about what the call is about. They aren't thinking about walking, they're thinking about what the call is about. So don't worry, your brain just stops focusing on the walking aspect and will start focusing on actually coding. So no, you're not thinking about walking, but you're thinking about coding. My cat likes the walking pad, right? He actually tried it out once. He loved it. This sped up video looks super silly, but I'm telling you, it's literally so comfortable and you don't feel like you're moving at all. Trust me on this one. I'm always walking for around an hour, sometimes 2 hours if I'm debugging something and I really forget that I'm walking or working out. But this is a great way to burn calories. And by the way, that brings me to the fact that I didn't eat breakfast. And yes, I don't eat breakfast because I'm trying to cut calories a bit and lose some weight. That's also why I'm walking. It's healthy, but you also lose a bunch of calories. Okay, it's around 9:50 now, as you can see, and I am done. I can't anymore. Currently debugging something with my colleague, so I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. So in the meanwhile, the sun started to shine a bit into the window, meaning that I can film the YouTube video I talked about while I was doing my makeup. So that's a Q&A about being a software engineer. So I'm gonna film that right now. So I'm gonna make a little break. I'm gonna turn on my desktop because for the effect and also because my audio interface is connected to my PC and I have various filters going on there. I have a KVM switch here, so I use this button to switch between my work laptop and my desktop. By the way, look at the autumn colors. I don't know why they look so pink in the video because they're like brownish. Camera is ready, my light is turned on, and we can start filming. Half an hour later and the YouTube video is filmed, so it's about 10:30 now, so I'm gonna go back to coding and then I'm gonna grab lunch. I have forgotten that I should also film a reel. So I'm just probably gonna film the reel now, but it's only gonna take like 1 minute because I already have the script for it. So I'm just gonna like say what I learned to say and then I'm gonna get back to coding. So just a second. It's a video reviewing the new Zelda game. I already have a bunch of gameplay which I recorded. So I'm just gonna like put on this shirt and say what I think about the game, and I'm gonna have the gameplay in the video. So yeah, this should be a pretty easy one to film and only take a few minutes. But this shirt is so cute. I always like merch, especially from Nintendo. I have a bunch of figures and everything here in the cabinet, so I'm just a collector now. I'm done filming it. It literally took like 2 minutes because I had the script, and this is the banner. I was like, I'm gonna show you. But yeah, if you want to see similar things, then just follow me on my social media channels. I'm gonna fetch another coffee because it just keeps me motivated. And then I'm gonna continue to work. I just made myself cold brew, which is basically like you grind coffee, you leave it to soak into the water overnight, and then you just remove it. It's like making tea, only a bit different. But a package has also arrived. This is from OBSBot, and I was like, I'm gonna at least show you what's inside. So inside is a little camera. I have chosen the green version because I thought it would be the most interesting one for a video, but actually this is kind of like a webcam, but also can use it for content creation. So it's just nice and suitable for everyone. Yeah, I'm really excited to try these out. So our review is gonna be on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you want to know what I think about it, then another reason to just follow my social media. My cat has an issue with hanging cords and he just always wants to bite them. But I'm charging my camera. So we continue with our work. By the way, my colleague has said that he can't debug with me because he's not gonna have electricity. So that's fun. So I have to do something else because obviously I'm not gonna like go far without him because that's probably an issue on his side. So I have to switch to another task. But what can you do? By the way, I'm trying to not drink that much coffee. I was used to drinking at least 3 cups, and now I'm back to about 2. So I drink 1 espresso and 1 cold brew, and that's about it for the day. I also started drinking tea, but the thing is that I'm drinking black tea, and black tea also has caffeine, so I probably didn't help myself much. And my work posture is good for like 1 hour, and then I'm back to this, like having my knee up and like having to sit like this. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is. I didn't sleep well, so I'm looking extremely grumpy here, and my colleague has said that he's never seen anyone looking grumpier than me while coding. So is this a thing, or are you happy while coding? I mean, I love coding, but I just look horrible. We managed to fix the bug before his electricity went out, so I've just tested it now. It works, so yeah. Anytime something works, it just feels good. So I can move on to the next task, and then to the next, and to the next, and to the next, and to the next, and to the next. Well, it's 1:30. I didn't eat anything, so I think it's time to get lunch, and I do have some leftovers from yesterday, so I'm gonna eat that. That's a piece of fish with potatoes. I just gave him his lunch, and now it's time for my lunch. Ta-da! This is my food. First meal of the day. I try to eat less, and I also try to eat less processed food, because the book I'm reading is telling a lot about science and food, and where to source food, where not to source food, what factories are doing to the food to basically taste better, to be cheaper. Okay, I'm done with my food. I'm not gonna eat anything else until I finish working. But I thought maybe it would be nice to tell you that I actually drink water throughout the day. My cat is sleeping again, and I made myself some tea because it's pretty cold today. I also unpacked this camera, and I just look how tiny it is, literally. I really like the color. This is like Aurora green, I think. And here you can also put it onto some kind of tripod or something. You know, it's like the general screw-in thing. Cool. Plus, you also get this stand for your monitor so that you can attach it literally to anything. Plus, it is magnetic, which I have just found out, so it holds pretty well onto the stand. I don't have any big breaks throughout the day anymore, so after I've eaten my lunch, I just work until I stop working. So this is like the biggest chunk of work I have throughout the day. By the way, look at my cup. I had to take off my sweater because maybe the tea was a bad idea. And what has happened to me again is that while I was eating, I actually figured out how to fix something. So making breaks throughout coding is sometimes really helpful. It's now 5 p.m., which means I'm done with work for today. Basically with my software engineering job, and now I'm just gonna edit a video for Insta, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, post it, engage with my followers, reply to comments, maybe watch something in the evening, and that's it. Alexa, kill work. Alexa, turn off metrics. Just finished editing and posting. It's about 6:30, so it's time to say goodbye to work and actually time to enjoy life a bit. So I'm just gonna eat soup and probably watch something on TV. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video, for supporting my channel. If you like my content, please like and subscribe, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!